Well, the holidays are a great time for parties and informal gatherings, and most people will receive at least one party invitation this year. But have you ever wondered what kind of guest you are and if you really do all of the right things? Well, Live at 5's etiquette expert Vicki Bauer joins us now with all of the details. And Vicki, I guess let's start off with the time on the invitation. If the time says 7 o'clock, what time should you arrive? Should you arrive 5 minutes before? Should you arrive 5 minutes after? What's the best time to arrive at a party?
Never show up early. Never show up early. And
even if you've got to sit in the driveway and do that?
There's always guests that will do that. There's always going to be guests that do that. And that's a whole nother segment on what the hostess does to entertain them. But as a rule, never show up early. Show up in a 5 to 15 minute window after the stated invitation time. Because as you know, if you've ever hosted anything, you're so many last minute things. You have so many last minute things. So 5 to 15 minute window. If you're going to be later than 15 minutes, and let's say it's a dinner party, call your host or hostess and let them know that you're going to be late. Texting is not acceptable. That won't work because they may not see it. So call and let them know if they should go on without you or whatever. You're going to be there. So just don't show up early.
What about RSVPs? Are those even appropriate these days?
Definitely, always. If it asks for an RSVP, please do that. As a hostess, a courtesy that you could do is email everybody or let them know, give them a reminder. Because, you know, I've showed up early because like, ooh, I thought it started at 6 instead of 6:30.
Right.
I've just gotten confused on that. I think everybody's done that. Whenever you leave in a business situation, business party, you really don't want to leave until the senior partner has left or the chairman of the board or whatever, the senior member of that business. When they leave, then it's okay to leave. But sometimes that's when things get fun. I don't know. But that is a general rule.
Okay.
And if you have to leave early, think about what you're going to say to the hostess. Let them know, if you can, that you're going to have to make a little early exit. Be honest, but you don't always have to say why. Just you have another engagement to get to or something. And if you think about what you say beforehand, it won't be as awkward.
Do you always need to let the host know that you're leaving before you just disappear?
It depends on the size of the party. If it's a large party, you just make your exit. But if it's, if it's a smaller gathering, then of course let them know. And just make it short and sweet and let them know you have to leave early. But be sure that you leave and don't overstay your welcome, because sometimes you do, and it's time for things to end.
Now, what about a gift for the host? Is that something that's appropriate?
Absolutely, a hostess gift, for any gathering is appropriate. What some people may not know is that as the receiver of that host or hostess gift, you don't have to write a thank you note.
Nice to know.
Because that's sort of a thank you for the thank you, so you don't need to do that.
All right, Vicki, and if folks want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
They can call 651-1776.
And you've got that beautiful ranch that lots of folks are taking advantage of, booking lots of parties. Thanks, Vicki. We appreciate it.